What's going on, buddy? It's JWags412. Thank you so much for joining me this evening or this morning, whenever I decided to release this video. We got a couple things to discuss. We're going to talk about some new games come out this month, some games I'm going to pick up, maybe games that you're excited about. We're going to talk about this, a comment that was left in one of my videos about the paid emote DLC. 4-paragraph comment that was ridiculous, so I'm going to break that down piece by piece. And then an announcement I have real quick is this tomorrow, actually, so Friday, I'm going to be participating in my first debate with Broadband Bullies against MVP, I think his name is. Now, I never talked to this person before. I never engaged with him ever at all. But it's going to be Xbox versus PS4. And he apparently, from what I hear, is a PS4 guy. He's ride or die for Sony. You know, he is a Sony PlayStation only guy. He's strictly against Xbox. And I'm going to be repping the Xbox side of things. Now, I don't like Xbox more than PS4 or PS4 more than Xbox. You know, my preferred platform, honestly, is PlayStation. But I feel like I can argue both sides of the platform and why this side's good, why this side's bad. They both have certain things going for them. So it's just a fun, you know, it's just a debate. It just starts a discussion, you know, it gets people talking, and it's good. That's what really attracted me to the Broadband Boys in the first place, was the debates, you know, because you have a moderator asking questions, you got two people going back and forth, and they can rebuttal. I really like the style of it, so that is going to be fun, and I look forward to that shit. So check that shit out tomorrow. I will leave a link in the description below. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. This shit's going to be live. Check it out. So now that shit's out the way, let's talk about some games. And I'm very excited for, first off, being October 13th is the release date for The Evil Within 2, the predecessor, or successor, the successor to The Evil Within, the original. I actually just finished it. I had a blast with it. I'm a big horror game fan. So I'll pick up The Evil Within 2 tomorrow. Let me know if you guys want to do, I don't think I'm going to live stream because I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I'll probably make a video here and there, maybe highlighting a boss fight or maybe like some kind of comedy thing, whatever I'm going to do with it. But I'm going to really enjoy playing that, so I'll be picking up tomorrow. So I'll be playing that game tomorrow night. Then this month also we have Assassin's Creed Origins. I don't know how many of you are excited for that game. Me personally, it looks awesome. You know, you're in Egypt, and they're advertising the hell out of it. It's supposed to, you know, apparently it's gonna look pretty good on Xbox One X. But me personally, I am kind of Assassin Creeded, I guess you want to say, out. Same with Call of Duty and stuff like that. It's just too many. I think I may skip that title, man. It looks like it's gonna be the same formula. I might wait and see, you know, what's said about it, maybe reviews, and maybe I'll pick it up on sale or something. But I don't know. I'm just not really feeling Assassin's Creed Origins. Then we got the South Park: The Fractured Butthole, and that game I've been waiting for what, it seems like 2 years now. The game's been delayed three times, I think. That is the successor to South Park: The Stick of Truth, the award-winning RPG element game that's also tied into a fantastic long-running 21-season comedy series, which happens to be one of my favorite comedy series, South Park. So I'm looking forward to that. I believe that drops October 20. I think it's late November, October, that South Park game drops. So I'm looking forward to that too. And then the other game you got Super Mario Odyssey, obviously coming out at the end of the month here. I think October 30th or October 31st, and that is going to be probably, in my opinion, besides the multi-platform games, that's going to be the biggest game of probably this end of the year, probably the fourth quarter. Odyssey's probably going to sell really well, just like Legend of Zelda sold, I think, 2 million more copies than there were Switches at the time. So that is crazy. You know, Mario games, first-party Nintendo games, always sell like hell. I'm sure it's going to be heavily praised. It's going to get great reviews. So people are going to be looking forward to that. And I'd be lying to you guys if I say I didn't want to play. You know, because it's the successor to Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine. This is really the same realm of things, but it looks to take it to a whole new level. The game does look interesting. It does look fun. It does look something that I want to check into. But those are the games that are coming out for this month. So we have a good, healthy lineup of games to come out for the rest of the month, along with games we already got, such as Cuphead. You guys know all about that already. And then the beginning of November is going to be a healthy release too, because you got Call of Duty 2, World War II coming out at the beginning of November. I think November 3rd maybe. And then you have Star Wars Battlefront 2 come out at the end of November. And there's more games in between there, but so far, Wolfenstein 2 is coming out pretty soon. It is a good time to be a gamer as far as game releases go. There's a lot of new content coming out constantly. It's so hard to keep up with in the month of October. At the end of the year, you know, especially right before Thanksgiving and Christmas, where everybody's going to start spending money on Christmas gifts. So shit's going to get tight here. You're going to choose and decipher which games you want to buy. Do I want to buy these two? Do I want to buy this one? Can I afford this one? The Xbox One X is coming out. Do I want that? Do I want to get a PS4 Pro? Do I want to get a PS4 Slim? Do I want to get Xbox One S? Do I want to get a lot of choices, And I'm gonna be here. Most of you guys who watch my channel, you guys already know what you want. You guys are part of the. Most of you are part of the hardcore. You guys know what games you want, what games you're interested in, what hardware you want, etc., etc., etc. But I'm still gonna talk about it and just give my opinions on what I think is the best deal for the holidays. Now, for those of you who have been following my Cuphead journey, I guess you want to call it, you know that game is excruciatingly hard, unforgiving, but has a great art style, and it's very fun, it's very addicting, so it's both of those things at once. I had a great time with it. I beat it a couple days ago, and I made a video about it, and I'm going to quote myself here, and I said, finally, it's over. It's over. I could put the fucking game down for a while, because I put a lot of time in that game. It consumed my life literally for a week. Well, I logged back into the game, and I see that you can play all 17 boss battles in expert mode. Fuck me. I already beat 2 bosses in expert mode because I can't put the game down again, because now there's another challenge. I want to rise to that challenge. I want to try to beat the game in expert mode to get that achievement. It's just so fucked. So look out for the live streams. I'll be playing Cuphead again. Cuphead's not going anywhere anytime soon, because believe me, these boss battles, even easy ones, are hard as shit. I wanted to address this real quick because people ask me this question. Shadow of War, right? Or Shadow of Mordor, whatever the fuck that game is called. I know nothing about it. Those games aren't my cup of tea. I'm not going to be talking about it at all. I'm not going to be following that game. I know there's a whole little debacle going on with that right now with, I think, DLC and like the whole loot crate thing and microtransactions, this and that and the third. I think, I might be mistaken here, but those aren't my kind of games. I'm not going to ever follow that kind of game. I'm not going to ever really report that kind of game. That's like a big, huge controversy attached to it, so like, when it comes to fucking the customer financially. So Shadow War, Shadow Mordor, whatever that's called. I know that this released recently, but I could give 2 fucks about it. So just letting you guys know that. Something I do want to start doing is, covering maybe miscellaneous games that really don't get that much press or publicity. And I know for a fact this game has it, because everybody I've talked to isn't really aware of it. And one by it, they kind of go, oh no, I didn't know it was even happening. Jurassic World Evolutions, I believe it's called. And what it is, it's Jurassic Park, right? But think of it like Roller Coaster Tycoon or The Sims or maybe Farming Simulator, something like that. Fake Farmville, but they're much more advanced. Something where a top-down look where you're managing this and that. You're managing your inventory and sales numbers and animals. You know what I'm talking about. If you're ever play those kind of games, you know what I'm talking about. Well, that's what this game is going to be, but it's going to be that in the Jurassic Park universe. Trailer was released for that, and it looks, from the trailer, they didn't show any actual gameplay. Not that there probably isn't that much as far as like a top-down, but I think all they showed was cutscenes. But it's probably going to look pretty good, and conveniently, it's coming out right alongside the movie next year, 2018. There's not too much known about it yet, but I just want to let you guys know that, and let you guys, if you want to look it up for yourself, there's a trailer out already. Jurassic Park Evolution. It looks pretty interesting. It's something I'm gonna keep my eye on. It's not a game I'm particularly interested in, but I thought it's something that some of you guys might want to take a look at. So, if you guys have made it this far into the video, I appreciate you so much. We're going to talk about something here. I'm going to get a little pre-backstory to this. As you guys know, I made a lot of videos about Friday the 13th the game. You guys know how I feel about Ilphonic and Gun Media and that company as a whole, and some of their business practices in gaming, and just the fact their game didn't work. A whole list of problems made. Well, you know that I have a problem with Friday the 13th the game, right? That's out there. That is in the open. Well, I'm used to getting comments saying, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or you're a fanboy of this, or you're a fucking idiot. People do that on YouTube, social media. You're gonna have that no matter what, even if you're the most logical person, in the world. There's a guy I follow by the name of Ryan. I don't know all numbers, but his name's Ryan. Something I'll throw on the screen. But he talks in the most logical sense of probably any gaming YouTuber I know for the most part. And he's not a huge YouTuber. I think he has like 1,600 subs. But he's telling me he's getting death threats, and I see the comments in his comment section, like, oh, you're a fucking fanboy, you're an idiot, or you don't know your so just you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm used to them comments, right? So I get that if someone's really passionate about something, when they leave a 4 to 5 paragraph comment in your comment section about a certain topic that you discussed about. So that's what we're gonna go through, because I received a comment that I'm gonna break down the whole thing. The whole comment had me scratching my head and going, what the fuck are you talking about? You can tell this person is obviously very passionate about the game, but she or he, I'm not sure, has no clue what the fuck they're talking about. So let's break this shit down. So, I'm going to be looking at my screen reading this, so forgive me for not looking directly in the camera, but it's a long-ass paragraph. I didn't have time to print it out or anything, or memorize it for fuck's sake. So, I'm going to read this to you, and I'm going to pause in between here. You'll break it down to you. So, a woman, the picture is the YouTube picture is a woman. Obviously, I think it's fake. Of course, it looks fucking ridiculous. But the name of this user is Universe Wonderland. That's the first. I'm not saying. I'm gonna let that one slide. Universe Wonderland. So she or he starts off by saying, "J Swags." Pause. That's not my fucking name. Some people call me J Swags. It doesn't offend me. I'm used to it. People get that confused with J Wags. I've been called J Swags before, but first of all, that's the wrong fucking name. So that's the first thing. Please, for the love of God, stop playing this game. Every time I search you up for a Friday gameplay, it's just a rant. So every time she searches for me, she finds me, and that is my fucking goal. That sounds perfect. That's something YouTube's doing in shop. So thank you for that. He or she goes on to say, if this game makes you this upset to dedicate videos to them, then stop playing or paying attention to this dumb game. They are taking their time with this game. And pause it there. If this game makes you this upset, dedicate videos to them and stop playing or pay attention to them. Listen, my whole channel is dedicated to, calling out bullshit when I see it, calling out foul practices. It's anti-consumer. That is a main focus of my channel and shit that I point out on a frequent basis. How this company's fucking you this way, how this company's doing this, and a lot of people let this shit slide under the rug. Not me. So that is the main focus of my channel. So that's what she's talking about there. She's suggesting, if you get so angry, why you do it? Well, that is why. And for those of you who follow my channel, most of you guys know that's why I do it in the first place. So he or she goes on to say, they are taking their time with this game. Quote, really, taking their time because the story mode isn't coming until next year. The fucking story mode, huh? Well, she watched my previous videos, and if she read the fucking news at all, or checked Twitter or whatever, if she's a big fan, she said she is, she knows there's no fucking story mode. It's just a single player mission style. So they're taking their time still. The story mode, single player mode still isn't out, but it's not even a fucking story. There's no fucking story involved, no cutscenes, fucking nothing. Don't get me started on that shit. So she said story mode is coming until next year. Let's move past that one. And this is a game where you can role play and do whatever you can to try to do with your creativity. But the bikinis were so needed, and the emotes are needed. She's typing errors. The emotes are needs to whether you pay for them or not. So she told me that the bikini DLC was needed, and so were the emotes. They were needed. They had to be in that game. They were forced to put this shit in there. They did it for you. They did it for the gamer. They did it for the consumer. That is for you guys. That had to be in there. That is a necessity. That is the fucking standard nowadays. That shit should be in there. It's what she's saying here. Kids dance in the movies. Okay. Kids wore swimsuits in the movies. Okay. Not fucking Speedos and thongs and shit. There wasn't a guy running around, a build-ass dude with a fucking Speedo running around. But okay. I heard they might add sex to the game, but hey, they might add sex to the game. Like, what do you mean by that? You mean like, are they gonna have like maybe single player cutscenes where you're walking on two teens having sex and then you kill them, or you talk about they add some fucking sex emotes to the shit to where you're fucking each other while Jason's running? Don't get me started on that shit either. So they might add sex to the game, but hey, she's talking fucking nonsense, or he or she. They did that in the movies. No shit. It doesn't have to be directly accurate to the fucking movies. Like, I understand your frustration with this game's lack of fixing. Oh, thank you. But they must be pretty dedicated because people who didn't have mics need those emotes. And we're all complaining for new clothes, so they obviously listen to us. People who didn't have mics needed those emotes. I tell you what, if you don't got a fucking mic, you know it comes before you buy Friday the 13th the game, or before when you get your Xbox, a fucking microphone. There should be no excuse. If you play online multiplayer games, get a fucking mic. You can get a mic for $10, $15, a cheap one. So I don't know what she's talking about. They put these emotes in there for people who don't have a fucking mic. Really? That's why the fuck they did it. I know for a fact most people won't even fucking play with you if you have a mic. If you try to enter a private match without a mic, you're getting fucking booted instantly. In quick play, no one fucking talks anyway, but that doesn't mean that people don't have mics. They're fucking antisocial and scared to talk to people, or they're trolling. So really, she's trying to use that argument. The emotes are there because people don't have fucking microphones. Moving on. And we were all complaining for new clothes, so they obviously listen to us. Oh yeah. They gave you new clothes. They will listen to you. You guys were desperate for new fucking clothes in this game. That was the big push. They tweet people every day on Twitter. Yeah, they tweet bullshit. Oh, 2 more days, 1 more day to the physical fucking release that has content in it that is exclusive to the disc holders and people who kickstart the fucking game don't fucking get now. Let me calm down a little bit. They tweet dumb shit though, guys. They tweet, "Hey, vote for us for the video game awards, even though we don't fucking deserve it." Thanks for 200K followers on Twitter. Here's pictures from Comic-Con. Here's the dude from the original Jason working on it. It's dumb shit. Nobody gives a fuck about. And most of it is not even concerning the game. It's just other shit that's related to Friday the 13th the game. The game has a pretty solid fan base, but they tweet people every day on Twitter, but it's usually nothing concerning the game. Even when it is concerning the game, it's nothing really groundbreaking. And they did a little thing the other day where the DLC and everything was supposed to release Friday, and they released it 2 days early. They said, "Hey, everybody, check your download folder." Tee hee hee. Fuck that company. Anyway, so she's saying, I will say her to fine. They do tweet a lot of stuff out, right? So usually you know what's happening with the game. That's how I found about a lot of shit, like these fucking bullshit emo packs, right? So fine, I'll give her that one. All I'm saying is, if you, I think that does that end there? No, she had to do another message. It ends there. It says, all I'm saying is, if you, and then next message, and you guys go look, it's all in my comment section. And I'm not against you hating this game. Well, thank you. I mean, I play on a PS4, so I rarely experience crashing during a game. And I can care less about a story mode, because as long as the game is fun, which it is in my opinion, then I could care less. So you play on PS4, so you rarely crash. Okay, cool. PS4 still has issues with crashing. It still has just as many bugs as Xbox, but cool. Me and my friends honestly make our own story with this game. So I'm really sorry your gaming experience is... Let's call off right there. You and your friends make your own story with this game? How? How in the fuck else do you flip around besides Jason, chasing counselors? What other fucking story is there that you're making up in this thing? You guys all running around playing like cops and robbers? What the fuck are you talking about? Because you can't kill each other. Anyway, I think it's a little fuck. I think it's a little kid or a little girl. They make their own stories. Get the fuck out of here with that fairy tale shit, man. That's what the game's supposed to fucking make the story. Fuck is it? This fucking what's that one game? The Sky or No Man's Sky. Make your own fucking story. Fuck out of here. Sorry, I lost where I was. Me and my friends always make our own story with this game, and we have the time of our lives doing it. The time of your lives doing it. You have the time of your lives make your own story. The time of your lives. You must have a boring fucking life at the time of your life. At the time of your lives is in this fucking game. I'll tell you that. I keep losing my place. Sorry. But yeah, I know Xbox isn't giving the benefit of the doubt when it comes to this game. So I'm really sorry for your gaming experience. It's a big disappointment. But maybe if you switched over to PS4 someday, then you like it. Probably even though there's no story mode. Bitch or dude, whoever you are, I have it. I'm gonna show it up right now. I'm throwing it on the screen here, so you see my profile and everything. I own that game. I own that piece of shit game on the PS4 and Xbox One. Why? Because I didn't want to be biased. I want to try both versions and compare it to. They are the exact same fucking thing. Same bugs, same glitches, same bullshit. It's the same fucking thing. So don't try to tell me maybe you switch to PS4. I own it on both. All right? Because that's the kind of shit I do. That's kind of nerd I am. I like to see the comparisons, graphics, and everything else. The one thing I am pissed about. But there wasn't really a story in the movies anyway. But it's whatever. There wasn't a story in the movies. I mean, yeah, there was a story. Basically, Jason's mom and everything else. At first, we knew that Jason's mom. You found out that she was the killer because her son drowned. There's a fucking story. Just because maybe it's not a very in-depth story. It doesn't have too much to it. There's still a fucking story. The one thing I'm pissed about this game is that we weren't getting the Bloody Jason skins and clothing packs unless we bought a physical, and we are getting ours later. Well, no shit. Thank you. Now you're making some fucking sense. You should be pissed about that. But she says well, I'm a little mad about it. You should be fucking furious, especially if you kickstarted that game. They got the physical release coming out, and you don't get shit if you already bought. If you're one of the original backers of this game, who the fuck's buying a physical edition now? I'll tell you who. People that are going to be new to the game. You're going to see a lot of noobs on this game. Similar to like a Christmas push. We got people that don't know how to fuck to play. They run around with the emotes. It's going to be fucking insanity. You should be mad though, because they are deliberately skipping out on content for the people who fucking made their game what it is today and made all the money that they're fucking sitting on now. So, but I am so sick. She says this, or he. But I am so sick of wearing the same shit, so I'm going to buy the physical on Friday, even though I already own the game for the same console. My voice is cracking. I need some water. And get the codes, then give the game away to a friend probably. Aw, how sweet of you. She wants him that bad that she's going to buy the copy, just give it to her friend. Cool. And that's what it was. And I had not replied to her yet. Well, actually, I had replied to her, haven't I? Yeah, I did. I said, you know what? I will adjust everything you said in the video tonight. Thank you for the comment. And that's what she said. So I just had to address that. That whole comment was just out of left field, and she had really no good points at all. She is a perfect example of people that are blinded by blinded by nostalgia and blinded by a loyalty to a company or to a certain brand or a video game or a certain product, you know, that you're so loyal that you can't see past the bullshit and see, you know, what is going on behind the scenes here. I don't have that problem, okay? I'm a gigantic Dragon Ball Z fan, fucking huge, but I hate Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 1 and 2, but I know guys that play a game because it's Dragon Ball Z, you know, they're loyal to their shit. Not me. If it fucking sucks, it fucking sucks. But hey, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you very much. And me just ranting and getting shot in my chest. Like I said, check out the debate tomorrow at 7:30 live. 7:30 live, my boys. Next Gen 720's channel. Shit's gonna be fucking crazy. I'm gonna go off on it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But that's it for this time, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.